The previous Region 27 champs are in the regional semis as an 11th seed. Welcome back to the pregame huddle. I'm your host, Josh Herner. Danville has taken down the 6 and 3 seeds and now take on the 2-seeded Waterford this week. And Craig Neal joins me with the latest.
Thanks, Josh. The Blue Devils have dominated their last 2 games, not allowing over 10 points combined in those games. But this week, they stand against a tough opponent in this Waterford squad. These two teams rely heavily on the run, but even more on the starting running backs. For Danville, Siren Wallace. He's coming into this game with 1,200 yards and 14 touchdowns at 9.1 yards a carry. And for Waterford, there's Hayden Jones, 1,100 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 9 yards a carry. These guys almost have mirror stats. Outside of Jones and Wallace, these teams like to keep it on the ground. Both teams having impressive stats with over 300 carries, 2,000 yards, and 20 touchdowns, with Waterford at 45 touchdowns and Danville at 29, respectively. And Waterford with a little bit of tendency to cough up the ball, with 12 fumbles this year, and Danville, however, been strong with the ball this year, with only allowing 2 fumbles during the season.
Okay, Craig, so these teams certainly like to play a little bit of smash mouth football, don't they? But how does that style of play fare in the playoffs?
These teams have certainly had a different playoff experience historically. Waterford overall has a 12-9 playoff record, but let's look at some recent history. This team's been able to make it to the playoffs 4 out of the last 5 years. But when it comes to a deep run, that's where the Wildcats run into trouble, with losses coming in the second or third rounds. Now Danville coming in with a 24-14 playoff record, capped off by wins this year against Fisher Catholic and Central Catholic. They've barely struggled in the playoffs, with their only recent playoff losses coming against Hillsdale in 2024, Dolan in 2023, and John F. Kennedy Catholic back in 2022. All in all, I think we're in for a classic this week when these two take the field to decide who gets their shot at the Region 27 championship.
Yeah, so the winner of this game gets the winner of Sims Valley and Hillsdale. It seems like we could be in for a Region 27 thriller on both sides. Thanks, Craig. For more of the pregame huddle, make sure you catch all of our breakdowns, previews, and more on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And don't forget to catch episode 13 of Gridiron Glory tomorrow night at 11:30 p.m. on WOUB and the WOUB YouTube channel. But until then, remember, there's nothing better than Friday nights and Gridiron Glory.